care. So a farmer can get the same rate as, let's say, a health institution. So it's not very clear at the moment if it is really cheaper. Let's say if the effects are more positive, then of course it's cheaper. And you see the people that use less medication and also, let's say, are in better shape and build up more relationships. At least the idea is, but we have not proved it yet, that they use less additional support when they go to the care farm.
In the overall agricultural picture, now you're coming at this from an agricultural point of view, more or less. How do these care farms relate to, let's say, the biodynamic of just the general farming without the care groups on it? I mean, how does that work out?
Let's say when this started, say 10 years ago, most of the care farms were biological farms because it fitted with their philosophy, and it was easy to combine. But when this movement was growing in the Netherlands, more and more conventional farmers also started with providing care. So we also have examples of very intensive farms that also provide care. And some of them, they integrated, but some of them also keep it separated on the farm. So they have this one part is quite intensive, and they have, a new field, this care farming, that is separated from, the other farm activities. But at this moment, I think about 30% of the care farms is a biological farm. But it's all, part of the umbrella of multifunctional farming. So you see more and more farmers that look for, that are willing and enthusiastic to provide different kind of services and products than just food production. So you see an increase in the farms that produce all kinds of service for recreation. People, farms that receive school classes for education, nature conservation. So I think this is part of this broader movement of multifunctional farming.
Now I noticed that there's a store here that functions as sort of the front face of this farm where they're selling produce.
Yes.
Does that factor into any of the financial equations for the farming, the endeavor itself? And does it help the clients? I mean, do they work there?
They work there. And what the clients express is that what they like is to be in contact with people that buy the products, and that they also get the remarks, also get the feedback. The people that buy the products, that they like the taste, that they like the products. Of course, this is good for their self-esteem, that they realize that the work they're doing is useful, and that the people that buy the products are happy with it. And of course, it also contributes to the income of the farm, because most of the care farms, they try to build new relationships with customers in their environment, but also with restaurants or with other, maybe also with health institutions for the kitchen. So they try to make new linkages to sell their products, and of course this contributes to their income, but also they become more well known in their environment, and it attracts a lot of people to the care farm.
How do you see the future of the care farm in Holland? I mean, how does it look to you, projected?
I think what is interesting is that now the care farms are organizing themselves at a regional level. So they have regional associations of care farms. And I think this is very important because when care farms are isolated, are not connected, they don't have much power towards the government and also towards health institutions to make their point, and also to get enough support to develop this business and develop this new movement. And the interesting thing is now that these associations, they were able to receive an official accreditation. So they are now recognized as an official health institution. And this means that they have access to national funds to support them. So the clients that go to a farm that is a member of such a regional association of care farms can make direct contracts with those associations, and they have access to national budgets, and that's this money from the care sector. So I think this is a very important development. And of course, these regional associations, they also support the farmers they have answers to all kinds of questions. They help farmers to start a care farm. So it also helps to start new farmers to also start this care business on their farm. And the interesting thing is, when this started, it was mainly people with learning disability that came to the care farm. But now you see a huge diversity of different groups going to the care farm. And it seems that the care farm is positive for almost everyone in society. So you see an enormous increase now in elderly people, also elderly with dementia that go to a care farm. Children and youth with all kinds of problems, with autism or with ADHD. People with psychiatric problems, people with a drug addiction or other addiction background, long-term unemployed people. So you have huge diversity of care farms and a huge diversity of different target groups. And I think there's still a large demand for providing day and night care on the farm. So most of the care farms only provide day activities, but especially around the cities, there's a huge demand of clients for also living on the farm. Maybe not for the whole life, but maybe for let's say half a year or a year to get some rest, to develop new competences. Or maybe, let's say, live part-time on the farm and live part-time in the city. But at least they have some possibilities to escape from an environment where it's often too much stress. Yes, and an environment that's not very good for them.
Okay, I'm good. You have anything you'd like to add?
No, I think that's fine.
I think we covered it. So thank you. And here comes our other guy.
Okay, just in time.